Hey Harvest Ridge, this is Jed. Coming out of this morning's staff meeting, we just celebrated the good work that God has been doing at Harvest Ridge. We recapped the Sunday and just what a celebration that was from beginning to end. It was so good to hear you talk about what God has been doing in your personal life. It was so good to hear what God has been up to in your core groups. And as we remembered how God has been using us to support and encourage True Light Ministry, we were especially encouraged. We also were surprised and just celebrated the fact that so many people came to our block party, our trunk or treat. It was amazing to see the Harvest Ridge family there, young, old, supporting this work, celebrating this work, and then everyone who came from our community just to check it out and to see the fire trucks and to jump in the fun house and to roast some marshmallows and some hot dogs. It was just a terrific day from start to finish. So we want to say thank you. Thank you for being a part of what God is doing here. Also this Sunday we kicked off our stewardship emphasis, and maybe on Sunday you received your packet. And if you weren't here this Sunday, know that this is coming to you via the mail. In this packet, we have connected the dots between how God is using your investment, how God is using the energy, the time, the talent, your treasure, and how God is taking that and multiplying that into ministry and changing lives. And so our ministry team leaders have written and expressed their thanks to you for being so generous and how God is using your generosity to affect the lives of others. One of the things that we are eager to continue in this up and coming year is our relationship with True Light Ministry. One of the things that's changing as we move forward is we're asking Pastor Mark to expand his roles and responsibilities. He's going to be overseeing our compassion, mercy, and justice arm of ministry here at Harvest Ridge. And if your core group, or if you as an individual, or if you as a neighborhood group want to be involved in that ministry, we want to ask you to be in touch with Pastor Mark. It's amazing, even this week we were celebrating the fact that some of your core groups have donated hundreds of dollars so that this ministry can have Bibles. Some of your core groups have said, we're going down to serve. Some of your core groups have said, we're going to provide these devotionals. Some of your core groups have said, we're going to provide the necessary items to knit and crochet hats. And right now, Pastor Alice is just getting call after call after call after call about how Harvest Ridge can support and encourage that ministry. But we want to streamline it as much as possible, and we want to equip Harvest Ridge to show up and to know how they can participate and serve in a way that is helpful for us and a way that is helpful for them. So if you're interested in serving, call Pastor Mark. Again, I'm going on vacation, but I wanted to remind you that Pastor Tom is going to be here, and he's going to be preaching. And we're going to continue to consider what it looks like to give our very best to God. And we're going to be looking at how God takes our very best and multiplies it into ministry. So please be looking for this packet. Please be reading through how God has been using you and your gifts to further ministry in our neighborhood and in our community and in the world. And then be asking the question, I wonder what else I could give. I wonder what more I could contribute so that the kingdom of God can move faster and can go farther. Thanks so much for being involved. Thanks for investing a little bit of time looking at this video. And thanks for allowing God to use you. Blessings.